All messages. We're gonna do it right there. Oh, this is the way. Place isn't open yet, lady. I guess I will head home. I'm gonna stop at Dollar General, cause gosh. Hi, dog. Hi. He's looking right at me. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, okay. Oh my God, you're washing your car in this cold weather? That car's gonna be an icicle in the morning. Oh, let's see where this guy is going. So we had a pretty good noontime show, or I thought we did. Had some people leaving some prayer requests and people talking about the study. He's either going after them or he's coming for me. Looks like he's going after them. That's fine with me. Oh, and then another one sitting right here. Where are all these cops coming from? Right in a row. Welcome to the show. Sorry, I was just talking about the traffic. But we had a good noontime show. I really liked that. You know, had some people chit chatting. Let me double check the chat filter. It is all messages, so I should see all messages. Listen, I'll unplug you if you're gonna keep it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna unplug it. I mean, I get that it's like not coming after me, thank God. So what's everybody up to today? What anybody got a prayer request? I've got to stop about halfway through the ride to run into a store and get something to drink for the evening. Non-alcoholic, of course. Don't worry about that. Either or what? You said either or. Either or what? There's no top fans in here. Nope. That's why I don't have it on for a reason. You can come in here and say either or as many times as you want. What is that? Divide? Or can I just call you David? What is so funny, sir? Or madam? No, people just want to leave because they can't be a top fan. There's a reason why I turned it off. But yeah, if you've got a prayer request or you want to hear me read out a Bible verse or you just have a comment, feel free to leave it in the comments. Even if it doesn't make sense. Because 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what I think of that. It's not that they're nasty. It's just that's a younger kid thing. I mean, I kind of keep up on lingo and whatnot. I know 6-7 means either or. That's why I was asking them either or what. But Leanne, what is that? Grinton or Ginton? Thank you for coming along and seeing what this show is all about. We preach the word of God. That usually gets rid of half of the people watching, so we'll give it a minute, see what happens. Look at that. Went from 9 to 6. Or 7, sorry. That usually gets rid of some people. But that's alright. That's not the people that I'm streaming for. I'm streaming for the people that hang out for a while. Down to 4. Yeah, we had a pretty good noontime show. We were talking about praying properly and what that means. If you want, the rerun will be available by the end of the week, or if you want to read the message today, you can, when the show's over, go over to my Patreon page. There's a link to that in my channel description. And you can see all the devotionals that we've been putting out, all the studies that we've been putting out. The most recent free studies are, of course, praying proper, the proper etiquette to prayer. And the one before that was supporting ministries, online ministries, but all ministries. Oh yeah, here we go. Up the, well, it's not the big road, but it might be the longest stretch of road between work and home, or home and work, however which way you want to look at it. So, for those who have stuck around since I started preaching, if you have a prayer request or praise of something that God is doing in your life, is there something that you'd like to share today? I really advocate for the community giving their input, even if it's one comment. Let's see, what's his name again? Leanne? Is there something, Leanne, that we can pray for you today about? Or maybe a praise of what God's doing in your life today? Oh, let's get this thing on cruise control while I wait for people to leave a comment. Oh, if I had room in the truck. Can't wait for warm weather to get the snowblower out of the truck so I can start putting stuff in the back. Pallets, wood chips, free stuff on the side of the road. If you want to support the show directly, in the live description is my Cash App handle. Want to see some of the more in-depth devotionals, the studies, again, the link for my Patreon page is in the channel description. So what's everybody up to today? Are you at work, at school, on the way to either or? Well, I was gonna get my soda at Parodies, but it's $2.99 a bottle for me, and I know Dollar General is like $1 cheaper, so I gotta stop at Dollar General. Here we go. That was the first big yawn. I'm gonna have to slow down, ain't I? Morin just pulled out in front of me. Not a moron, but a Morin fuel. So you waited how long, dear? Like 10 years? Probably not that long, but... Well, maybe. You're better at knowing the time frame than I am anyways. What are you doing, fuel truck? You're just riding your brakes. Now the 4-ways are on. Sure, dude. What's that name? Shelzan, what's 668? Please inform me of what that means. Inform the rest of us what that means. What is 668? Stayed your friend for over 10 years, then decided I wanted more. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. Number 2. So I guess that person didn't want to explain what 668 meant. Number 3, oh boy. I think it's a Mercedes that is like on my bumper. It's like, oh. Number, I already lost count. What, 3? It's like people don't realize that there's a speed limit. They're just gonna drive however fast they want to. Frog's in the window every time you talk, he looks at me. 4? Really, dear? What's 4? Did you accidentally hit a button? Okay, I get it now. Goldfish. I just yawned again, so that must be 5. Man, it's not like I do that much heavy lifting at work. I did a set of 4 tires and an oil change rotate. with. Somebody else can keep track. I've already lost it. I roll the window down and I get cold. So, you're the only one on here, as far as I can tell. But I was coming up out of Brewer after I left Parody's. And before I left the parking lot, there was a Brewer PD headed up out of town. And he only went so far, like the Catholic Church, and turned around and headed back into town. And then as I crested the little hill, there was a Brewer officer sitting in the Salmon Club. And there was one coming up the road by him. There's three Brewer PD right there. Like, I don't know if they're looking for somebody or waiting for a vehicle to go by. They were not concerned at all about the issue with my truck. Another one. I'm picking up a coffee table. It looks halfway decent. I don't know if it's like the cheap plywood or... Hold on a second. Coffee table. I don't know. No idea. Cram it into the kitchen or something. Oh, it's a nice one though. Got a little bit of I don't know if it's crayon or permanent marker on the top. Ugh. I haven't eaten. Well, maybe it's because I haven't eaten anything. I've got heartburn. Oh. Ugh. That's bad. There we go. Another one. Oh. That's 9. Yeah, I'll probably get another one before I get to Dollar General. Then I still gotta drive home. That's probably another 10. Yeah, there it is. Double digits. So, I don't think I've gotten any new prayer requests or praise of what God is doing in people's lives since I started. So, if there are any that come in while I'm in the store, I'll read them when I come out. Uh, 11. Not awful. Whoa. So I watched. They said they will check your channel. Awesome. Maybe it was somebody that already came on. Where do I want to park? On the side. Yeah, alright. I shall return momentarily. Here's a dozen. Alright. I know there'll be at least one on here. Two. Can you get chips so we have something for snacks? Listen, I just went in the store. Why didn't you say that before I went in the store? I hate doing that. I'll be back. You got chips. Cool Ranch Doritos. I had to get myself some 2% milk at Dollar General because I didn't have enough when I left Verity's. I had to sell some stocks on Cash App just so I could get soda and then milk and then... Did I get everything? Yeah, I got everything. All right, I'm out of here. Lady that was working the counter was laughing. I was telling her what you did. Well, at first she said, oh, she must have had the feeling you were at the store. And I told her, no, she knows. I got my phone out there in the vehicle live streaming. She knows. But I yawned 12 times, right? Between when I started and when I got to Dollar General. Well, I come out of Dollar General the second time, and their address is on the window above the door, and the sun's beaming in there just right, and putting the number 12 right in the middle of the floor. So 12, like the 12 apostles. So I need 12 people to make this community work. That's how I'm reading it. 12 people. Jesus took 12 people and changed the world. I don't need to change the whole world. I just need to change my community. And I think 12 people... Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff there. 12 people that are like-minded, that want to make a difference. Oh, now it looks like a Madden vehicle behind me. Okay. And a truck behind them. Nice. Already building up some traffic, and I haven't even left Milford yet. We're just gonna keep doing it. Screw it. Yeah. You lazy today. I had Under Duress on, I think it was the show this morning, but I think I finally got him, because I told him I made the study about supporting ministry, and they kept saying, you lie, and I'm like, go over to the Patreon page and read the study. And I knew that they were trying to get 2 points in at the same time between supporting ministries and private prayer, where it does say go into your private space and pray, but it also says pray without ceasing. Like, YouTube is a public platform. It's a private company. So technically it's a private space. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to look at it, but yeah. Mostly watching lives. What kind of live streams were you watching, dear? Like 5-minute hacks or people preaching or just random people, random live streams? Some preaching, some of it was garbage. I mean, most of it is. You've seen me try to scroll through and find Christian content, and most of it is garbage. Whether it's like the math tests, that's just a single picture that's looped, more or less, or the people from India that we can't understand, or I call him the Subway Kid, but he's a grown man who only goes live to ask for money so that he can get something to eat. Really bad at having something to drink in the truck. So I'm gonna drink my drink. That's not the part that I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's see if I can open a 2-liter driving down the road. It's the initial break in the seal, I think I got it. Yeah, a lot of stuff I didn't care for at all. I mean, every once in a while I'll get into somebody's stream that's not a Christian and I'll try to have a conversation with them, but most of the time they're not even paying attention to the comments. I mean, the thing is, like, the streams that have the Christian streams that have a lot of people commenting, I'm sure they've been doing it for at least a year or so. I'm starting to get some more consistent people coming back and watching the show and hanging out for a bit. Oh, come on. Oh, I can kill it one-handed. Let's see, into the Bradley Road. Not Bradley Road. Whatever that road is. Greenfield Road. No sheriff. Not a sheriff in sight. Okay. Last stretch home. And this is probably where YouTube's gonna start killing the stream. Oh, excuse me. Maybe that's what I needed, a little energy kick. See that there's 4 vehicles back there. They're not right up towards me, but looks like a Madden work utility box van, whatever it is. Pickup truck, a car, and then a truck. Let's see how we all pile up here. Get to a decent speed and hit the button. There we go. Pretty windy out there. I don't know if you noticed this morning, but I took a tank with me because I knew that one probably wasn't going to last much longer. When I got to Aubuchon and Brewer, they were unloading a truckload of compost and all kinds of different stuff like they get for springtime for people's gardens. So next couple of weeks, I'd like to really, here comes a state trooper. I don't know if he's going to pull me over, but it's the same one, 323. No, that's the one from up our way. Can't tell if he's turning around or not. Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything back there. Oh, the Madden truck pulled off. That's why I wasn't seeing it right. Yeah, it doesn't look like he turned around. He's probably headed, I think he's Skowhegan area. That's his patrol. Looks like somebody else is on. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you today? You have a prayer request? That looks like the sheriff. So let's kill this speed a little bit. How many times can I get pulled over while live streaming? Can't really see back there very well. Doesn't look like he's turning around. Boy, they are busy today. First of the month. Oh, people say, oh, they don't have a quota. They don't have a quota. It definitely seems like it when they're not so busy throughout the month. But when it comes to the end and the beginning of the month, they're out here like flies on you know what. I'm guessing since the sheriff just went by me, yeah, there's none at the post office. Boy, I got this car that's been cruising up to my bumper for the last minute or so. I think I need to check the scanner page. Something going on. Yeah, especially down Brewer Way. If they're, ignoring the little stuff, something big's going down. Drug bust. And the amount of Brewer cops that were in North Brewer when I went up through, there's got to be something going down. If you're new here and not sure how the show works, there's a little thing in the middle of the screen there for prayer requests. You can answer the question or put it in the comments. It's going to end up in the comments either way. If anybody's interested, I put out daily devotionals Monday through Friday. They come out at noon on my Patreon page. There is a link to my Patreon page in my channel description. If you want to support the show directly, there's also my Cash App in this description, this show's description. I think I'm gonna put together a free PDF of all the studies that I put out in February, including a section for the devotionals that we've gone through in February. I mean, I might put a price tag on it. I may put it out for free. Oh, looks like the wife got off to check the scanner page. Turkeys! Jeff and Bonnie's got turkeys. Well, they're probably wild turkeys, but and through the black hole, the reception. Try to get through this as quickly as possible. If you thinking Orno happening, Yeah, but that doesn't explain why Brewer's thick in North Brewer there. Got somebody that knows the road quite well, apparently. You know how I do on East Ridge Road. And they're keeping up. I'm not sure where they're going at the four corners, but we'll see. Don't see a blinker on yet. Shucks. I'm gonna see if they try and pass me on Spring Bridge Road. Alright, final stretch. Down to the last mile or two. Yeah, I don't think you want that cat scratching tower. It looks like crap. All right. I wish the sun would just do its job and melt that. That feels about right. All right. Until morning. Until morning.